Would it be presumptuous of me to ask what this means?
What? What means?
Why are you touching me?
I feel like it.
You have some nerve, Michael Huss.
Hey, come on, what'd I do?
You didn't do anything. Nothing at all. You just disappeared in the middle of a family crisis and then refused to tell me a word about where you'd been. You came home and spent the night in the guest room, and now you want to hold my hand?
I've missed you.
Is that all you have to say?
Donna.
Don't Donna me. I'm furious at you, Michael.
Well, I noticed.
I thought it was another woman. I thought the reason you weren't telling me is because of another woman.
There is no other woman.
I know that. I know that you wouldn't do anything like that without being honest.
Well, thank you.
But you're up to something, and I know the reason that you're not telling me because it's dangerous.
What? What?
Just don't deny it. Angela's not here.
That explains the coffee.
I'm not laughing.
I'll get the door.
I want some answers, Michael.
Caroline.
I have to talk to you.
Not here.
What's going on?
I brought coffee.
You're early.
You know how they say better late than never? Well, I don't agree. I figure if you're going to be late, don't bother at all, you know?
When I say 9 o'clock, I mean 9 o'clock, not earlier or later.
Whatever you say, boss.
There are 4 letters that need responses on my desk. Standard rejections. There's a model in there if you need it. I have several calls to adoption agencies. Those I will take immediately. And confirm my 1 o'clock at the Riverboat Cafe. Oh, if Iris Wheeler calls and asks where I was last night, tell her you and I were working late.
But we weren't.
You have a problem with that? Because if you do, you can leave right now.
Hi.
Oh, scared me half to death.
Sorry.
What are you doing here so early?
Just checking a few things out. I was hoping to see something that the cops missed.
You know, if anybody found you here prowling around alone like this, they would...
Don't worry about me.
Someone's got to.
You look beautiful.
Come on, this old thing.
Hey, why didn't anyone tell me the Red Swan was stolen? Morning.
Hi.
Did you sleep well?
I always do here.
Yeah, that's really peaceful.
Do we have to go home?
Someday, yes.
I just feel so safe here. It's like magic for you and me. You were out last night, remember?
How could this happen?
We don't know.
You know about this, Derek?
Yes, he was here with me.
What?
We were upstairs in my office.
Alone?
Don't start, Cass.
You didn't hear anything?
Stacy did, so I came downstairs to look things over, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, and then a few minutes later, we came back down, and the safe was open, and the swan was gone.
Whoever took the statue knew exactly what he wanted.
I guess so.
Do you realize how important this is to Rachel?
Yes, I do.
It was the last gift that Mac gave her. It's absolutely irreplaceable.
We are gonna get it back.
How can you be so sure?
Because I'm checking a few things out, and I've been talking to a few people.
No, Derek, you stay out of this.
Cass, don't you start on him, too.
What do you mean, two?
Courtney, she's been on him all the time, and frankly, it's getting on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's getting on my nerves that we can't keep a valuable piece of property locked up in our own offices.
Well, Derek did not steal it.
Hey, did I say he did?
No.
No. I know you're not involved in this, Derek.
You do?
But I also have a pretty good idea who is.
Do you or do you not want this job?
Yes.
Then you will do as I say. Understood?
We worked all night long.
Good.
I'd better get started on all of this.
Take your coffee black, Lucas? I do. I like it real strong, especially in the mornings. Looks like I got out of Winthrop and Edwards just in time. Little excitement there last night. Rachel Corey left a statue with Cass, and it was stolen from the safe.
The Red Swan?
Yeah, I think so. How did you know that?
She showed me the piece at her home. It's very important to her.
Worth a bundle.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you tell me about the theft?
Why?
Yes.
Office gossip.
Oh, really? Well, you know I offered to buy the piece from Rachel, of course.
Did you?
Yeah. And your little dime store detective diploma was working overtime, wasn't it?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You think because I asked you to lie to Iris Wheeler is because I wanted an alibi for last night.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, it certainly is.
Why would a rich guy like you need to steal a bird statue? Look, Lucas, I really need this job. I'm not going to say anything to you that would be really upsetting or anything.
I have very sensitive business dealings.
Well, sure.
But sensitive does not mean illegal.
Did I say that?
Look, I value discretion above all in my employees.
Discretion is my middle name.
Well, I have the success that I have because I keep people guessing.
It's a good strategy.
Works for me. So if I ask you to cover for me again, I expect you to do it with no questions asked.
No problem.
Get that?
Sure.
Felicia!
Frankie, what are you doing here?
Frankie's my new assistant.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm moving up in the world, aren't I?
What about Cass?
What about him?
Well, I thought you and Cass were getting, well, used to each other.
It wasn't working out.
You said you loved working at Winthrop and Edwards.
Did I?
Told me you were miserable there.
I
But which is it, Frank?
I have some information for you, Michael.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you call me at the office
You're
later?
up
I'll be
bright
there.
and early, Caroline.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mrs. Hudson. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Well, actually, we were just having a quiet little breakfast.
I'm here on official business. I'm organizing a charity for an art auction.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I hope that you might be interested in donating some pieces to the cause.
What's the cause?
It's a scholarship for the BCU Art Department.
Why did you say that you had information for Michael?
Because I've spoken to him about it already, and he's already agreed to offer his services.
Really? Well, How generous of you. I'm afraid we really don't have any pieces that would be appropriate.
Well, actually, no, I was thinking about that bronze statue that Mom gave us for our anniversary.
That awful Cupid.
Exactly. That's the one. I was thinking, she wouldn't mind. I mean, she'd probably be grateful if we gave it to a worthy cause. I know I would.
Well, yes, I've been looking for a reason to get rid of it, so I suppose that would be all right.
I'll tell you what, why don't you go upstairs and... Would you go upstairs and get it for us?
Right now?
I do need these donations as soon as possible.
Oh, all right. I'm afraid the proceeds from this won't be very interesting, but I'll be right back.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, Pumpkin.
What does this mean?
I had to talk to you.
Look, my wife was born suspicious. Why didn't you call me?
Look, this is a little bit more important. Rachel's Red Swan was stolen.
I know that.
How do you know? The press doesn't even know.
The point is, how do you know?
I want a straight answer from you. Did you take it?